Viola is one of female soccer players in Cornwall High School. However, the school cuts the girls' soccer team, and the coach refuses her request to join the boys' team. Incidentally, her twin brother, Sebastian, who will be a new student of Lili High School, is going to London for a music contest and asks Viola to cover him. Viola comes up with the idea that she decides to pretend to be her brother and join the boys' soccer team at her brother's school. At Lili, Viola falls in love with her roommate Duke, who is also on the soccer team. She knows Duke has a secret crush on Olivia, the hottest girl in Olivia. But what she doesn't know is that Olivia has a feeling for Sebastian, the one she plays. What will happen next? Stay tuned.
Isn't he cute? Duke? Yeah. No, Sebastian. He's so cool. But he said I'm not his type. But that's impossible. You're everyone's type. Not his. I could tell you what us mere mortals would do in this situation. What? Make him jealous. So what do? You just pretend to like somebody else? Mm-hmm. And then use him shamelessly? Wow.
So you should call Viola up.
Yeah, I think I will.
Hey, Duke. Sebastian.
Olivia?
Olivia?
What are you bench pressing these days, Duke? 225. Very impressive.
Thanks.
So, so Duke, about that call that you were gonna make? You can make that?
Yeah, thank you.
So, how many reps can you do with that 225?
Like 20.
225 is more than twice what I weigh. How many reps could you do with me?
40. Hello.
Hi, it's Viola. Sebastian told me to call you. I'd love to go to dinner.
Yeah, what? Yeah, can I call you back? Because I gotta change my feet.
So, do you have any plans tonight?
Oh, my bad. What about the thing that talked about that you were gonna do later?
What thing? I'm thingless.
Great. Then it's a date. Cesario's, 8 o'clock. I'll
Okay.
see you there. Bye, Sebastian.
Later.
Don't you think the better Duke, Sebastian's, Viola, even Olivia all have their strong personalities and different types of emotion?
Well, maybe you can give us some examples.
Sure, like Duke, when he says Olivia, he winks his eyes, feel unbelievable, and a little surprised because Olivia never talks to him. So he wonders whether it's a dream or not.
Yeah, if I were Duke, I probably would have the same reaction.
But when Duke says, yeah, thank you, to Sebastian, actually Duke doesn't appreciate him. Maybe he feels a little bored and just wants him to leave, so he puts Sebastian's face away.
Yeah, and about Olivia, when she says very impressive to Duke, exactly she does impress him indeed. You can see that from her smile.
That's interesting. Just like I said, the dinner to my mother is delicious, but actually...
You're so mean.
And when Olivia asks him questions and even approaches him, he's too nervous to control himself. And he seems to have stammer, like 20, and I gotta choose my feet. And he does a lot of silly gestures, like hitting the sport equipment and...
Yeah, I remember that part. It's classic.
But the reason Duke dismisses Viola is ridiculous. Who would believe that?
You're right. But that's not the only awful thing Duke does. When Sebastian says, what about the thing that we talked about that we're gonna do later, to Duke, Sebastian is very anxious and afraid of losing a chance to date with Duke.
Yeah, I agree that. Before Sebastian talks to Duke, he bumps into him deliberately. It shows that Sebastian is very anxious indeed.
Yeah, but Duke replies, one thing, I'm famous, with casual and even doesn't have any eye contact with her.
And when Sebastian says later to Olivia, she feels that Olivia is annoying and maybe she's angry with her.
Poor
Olivia.
Actually, it's my first time to watch a movie without subtitle.
Really? So could you get all the details of the movie?
Just missed some parts, but no big deal. I could still understand what's going on there.
Have you ever heard of reduced sounds and linking sounds? They are words that native speakers illuminate or change some part of the word, so that the word sounds a little bit different from the original sounds.
Yeah, that's what native speakers usually do. For English learners, it's hard to catch the words for the first time.
Well, could you give me some examples? All you're saying sounds kind of abstract.
Not a problem. I can show you the first type, reduced sounds. Words like gonna and gotta are often used in their daily life. When we say it's gonna, it's actually the reduced form of going to, and the word gotta is actually got to.
Like the lines in the movie. About that code that you're gonna make, gonna. Because I gotta change my beat. Gotta.
Interesting.
Here are the instances about another type of reduced sounds. I can tell you what us mere mortals will do in this situation. Would do. What about the thing that we talk about that we're gonna do later? About that.
Do you notice what is going here?
Yeah, I got you. And the last layer of one word is the same consonant as the first layer of the following word, and I just pronounce once for the continuous pronunciation.
Good job. You're taking a big step.
Thanks a lot.
Let's talk about the second type, linking sounds.
The most basic one is where a consonant is at the end of the word and the following word start with a vowel. Then the consonant and the vowel are linked together with the speak.
There are quite a lot of examples in the movie. I could tell you what us mere mortals will do in this situation. What else? Make him jealous. Make him. They use him shamelessly. Use him. What about the thing that we talk about that we're gonna do later? Talk about. That isn't the date, is it?
I remember there's a song by Pussycat Dolls. Don't you?
Wish your girlfriend was hot like me. Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me? Don't ya? Don't ya?
Is this a kind of linking sound?
Yeah. And when we link T and D with U, the combination of T and U becomes 2. And D and U becomes 2.
Oh, I know that. Just like the lines in the movie. About that called that you were gonna make. That you. How many raps could you do with me? Could you?
Wow, now I feel like we are being the reporters on TV, and we are trying to analyze the element of this movie.
Really, I think it's more like we're trying to complete a big task, which is mimicking a film and analyzing.
You guys are so funny. Actually, we are just training on me. By the way, I did notice the rate of their speaking changes a lot. Why is that?
Oh, I know. The rate of speaking usually reflects the speaker's emotions over the phone. For example, Olivia speaks much slower than usual when she tries to flirt with you in order to show more grammar.
That's right. Like when she says 225, very impressive. And 225 is more than twice what I weigh. The word impressive in the line twice what I weigh. She speaks the words clearly and slowly and looks deep into Dick's eyes. Oh my god, how tempting it will be.
So this makes Viola so surprised and angry. When Olivia says hello to her, she replies slowly, Olivia?
That's right. I guess you're not as slow as I am. We can also see that Olivia not only changed her rate of speaking when she's flirting and asking her friend for help in the beginning of the movie, but also speaks much faster than usual for eagerly to ask and find the answer. For example, when she says, "He said I'm not his type," and so what do?
And when she successfully acts you out, being good and achieving a goal, she says a line, "Wait, I need to date. Cesario's 8 o'clock, I'll see you there." So quickly, I nearly can't get the lines.
Well, Olivia must be a natural charmer, for she changed her rate of speaking so nicely.
No, she must study very hard and pay full attention in post-class. That's why she becomes #1 in the battlefield of love.
Poor Viola. Look how shy she is when she tries to make big acts her out. So you should call Viola out.
I think she's trying to make herself more subjective. She's so cute.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more. Love her. Why don't we watch that movie again?
Maybe after dinner?
Deal. Let's grab something to eat and go to the movie theater again.
Okay.
Let's go.
Isn't he cute?
Dude? Yeah.
No, Sebastian, he's so cool. But I'm not his type.
But that's impossible. You're everyone's type.
Not his.
I could tell you what mere models would do in this situation.
What?
Make him jealous.
So what did you do? Just pretend to like somebody else?
And then use him shamelessly.
Wow.
So what you should? You should call Viola.
Yeah, I think I will.
Hey, Duke.
Sebastian?
Olivia.
Olivia?
What are your bench pressing these days, Duke? 225. Very impressive.
Thanks.
So, Duke, about that coach you're gonna make? You gonna make that?
Yeah, thank you.
So how many reps could you do with that 225?
Like 20.
225 is more than twice what I weigh. So how many reps could you do with me?
40. Hello.
Hi, it's Viola. Sebastian told me to call you. I'd love to go to dinner.
Yep. What? Can I call you back? Cause I gotta change my feet.
So do you have any plans tonight?
Oh, my bad. What about the thing that we talk about that you were gonna do later?
Nothing. I'm thinkless.
Great, then it is a date. Cesario's 8 o'clock. I'll see you there.
Okay.
Bye, Sebastian.
Later.
Looks like Viola is losing Duke, right? Actually, Ellie is sorry. Olivia meets the real Sebastian and falls in love with him. Duke, while about Viola, tells him the reason why she lies to him and how she really feels about him. Finds out that he cannot stop thinking of her, so he decides to come back to Viola. Just like all the fairy tales, these two adorable couples live happily ever after.
Now is the time for us to confess. Let us tell you something. In order to find the right place, we spent hours walking under the boiling hot sun and even searching piteously in drizzle. Needless to say that the road we've been through was tough and difficult.
We met nice people, like people in Antee Caf'e. They provide a perfect place and food for us, and ask for nothing. Let us give our deepest appreciation to them. However, we also encountered extreme difficulties when we tried to use the gym in school. For the man in charge kept obstructing, but we still made it.
Just like what we said, this wasn't a road covered with roses. Yet we cannot leave this precious memory behind, for the weight of happiness is way more heavier than the hardships we experienced. We can still smile. Interested?
Join us!
Maybe feel a little bored, yeah, just like a little bit different from the original song.
I know. The rates of singing.
Actually, as my first time to watch a movie without subtitles, is this a kind of making sound?
Yeah. And when we make the about that code that you're gonna make, gonna.
I could tell you. What about the thing? I could tell you.
About that you were gonna make.
没关系，我发。
Make him jealous.
Jealous.
Make him
Make him shameless. Make him. Then
jealous.
make him shame. Make him shame. And we are trying to analyze the elements in this movie.
Really?